today we have celebrating World Health Day, and we had a talk by Dr. Nandita in the morning on how to take care of our physical health. But now we are here to hear how to take care of our mental health, because it's a mind-body connection. And so we have with us Sharmila, who is a health coach. Sharmila is from Delhi, and she takes yoga classes, and she takes yoga classes for pregnancy. And she also takes classes on meditation. She teaches us how we can stay calm and how we can take care of our mental health. So I'll just hand over the mic to Sharmila. Welcome, Sharmila, and we hope to hear from you how to take care of our mental health.
Okay. Thank you, Rachna, for introducing me. Dear participants, a very warm welcome to all of you in today's session. So, on the occasion of this World Health Day, I would say that health includes the well-being, the body, mind, and soul. Before beginning, I would like to thank SHARAN for giving me this opportunity, and Dr. Nandita in person also, and the backend team, Rachna, for helping me today. Friends, I have been meditating for over 25 years. So I would like to share whatever I have learned in all these years through meditation. And let us dive straight into it. So today's topic is meditation for health. We are going to touch upon a lot of areas here. Even though in a 1 hour talk, it may not be possible for me to touch all of them, but still I'll try my best. Just as food is important for the body, meditation is important for the mind and soul. We access the soul through the mind during meditation. Now, how do we feed a child? See, a child cannot, not even us, we cannot shove a big piece of roti into our mouths. So we break it into small pieces and then we eat. In the same manner, we meditate for smaller durations in the beginning, and then we go on to meditate for longer duration. Now, taking care of the body is beneficial to us, and it is the need of the hour too. As Dr. Nandita also beautifully explained today morning, she gave us various tips. She answered so many questions. She gave us a diet plan also that can be carried forward by us. At the same time, our body is the vehicle on which the soul rides. So we need to take care of the soul also by taking care, because it is this physical body that we are going to use for meditation. What is actually meditation? Meditation is a way of cleansing the mind, of preparing the mind so that it calms down in the initial stages. And while in a calm state, it regains its health in shorter durations and reaches enlightenment in meditation for longer durations. It cleanses your mind, completely cleans it, and remove so many issues that we are all facing these days. Now, let us compare your mobile and your mind. So we all have mobiles these days. We are so much addicted to our mobiles, right? Now, in your mobile, you delete files, right? Your mind has to remove the old memories. Likewise, in your mobile, don't you clear chats? Please write in the chat box, what do you feel? You take care of your mobile phones, right? You delete your files. You delete the chats, remove chats. In the same way, in your mind, you have to remove the spoken words, whether they have been spoken by you towards others or spoken by others towards you. And also the chattering that we do to ourselves. In your mobile phone, there are programs, there are systems which need upgradation and updation. We do that very frequently because we take care of our mobile. Now, in your mind also, your knowledge has to be increased. slowly and steadily throughout our lives, we are learning. What we are learning is important. So now when we meditate, we learn positives and leave the negatives aside. Your mobile needs money also to function, right? When you don't charge it, it won't work. If you don't pay your bills, it won't work. In the same way, to prepare your body for meditation, through which you will access the mind and the soul, nutritious food is required for the body. A sick body cannot meditate. That is why we have had this combination of a healthy food and the meditation talk. Nutritious food is the need of the hour, so that your body remains. Someone who's really sick, do you think that person can meditate? If we are sick, we cannot meditate. Meditation is required for the mind and the soul, but nutritious food is required for the body. It affects the mind and we will access the soul. Now, in your mobile, you need to recharge the battery also very frequently, every 2 days, sometimes every day also. This battery recharging is meditation for our body. We are always looking at the physical state of the body. We're looking at dressing ourselves well. We are looking at carrying good accessories so that we appear to be healthy and good looking and all. This is a human requirement. But then if we don't meditate, our mind does not receive its food. That is recharging the battery of the mind. How many of you agree with me? Please write in the chat box and tell me. So why should we meditate? What are the excuses for not meditating or the hindrances? What hinders meditation? How do we meditate? Role of diet in meditation. Some do's and don'ts and benefits of meditation. Now, these are the areas that we are going to cover in today's session. We won't go very deep into it because it is not possible in a 1 hour talk, but I will try to touch upon the topics. Now, this program involves a brief 10 minutes meditation also. So I would request participants to sit in comfortable postures. Sit on your bed or sit on a chair which does not have arms so that you can keep your arms in a comfortable position. And when we get into meditation, it is possible for you. You can also sit on the sofa, provided the sofa doesn't sink in when you sit on it. All right, so let's go ahead, diving straight into the topic. Why should we meditate? So these days, we are all suffering at various degrees with headache, body ache, stomach upsets, indigestion, anxiety, fatigue, lack of sleep, high BP, difficulty in breathing. Now, these are all issues which are due to an extent, stress also in our lives. We are all undergoing stress. In various degrees, it happens with everybody, whether it happens within the family situation or whether it happens in the work atmosphere, but it is there. It's a constant companion these days. Or you have depression, anger, excessive desire for sex. Now, normal average desire for sex is there within everyone. When it is so much that it becomes almost an obsession and you are unable to live it, that can recreate problems. Greed, arrogance, loneliness, IBS. Now, these are all issues which can be resolved through meditation. What are the excuses for not meditating? I don't have time. Please write in the chat box and tell me how many of you agree with this. How many of you will say that I don't have time? Some of you will say that I forget. Some might say that I get bored. Some may say that I feel really very lazy. Some say that I don't know how to do it. I'm a meditation mentor and I conduct sessions in SHARAN for meditation also. In a recently concluded session, we had a participant, Ms. Vasanthi Raman, who's here to give her testimonial. Many of you say that we don't know how to do it. So if you need hand holding, you can join the meditation sessions at SHARAN and you can learn to meditate. So we take you through step by step, explaining the various concepts behind it. And at the end of all these days, we have a 10 to 12 day session. You are definitely into meditation. What are the hindrances in meditation? Our thoughts. Principally, our thoughts hinder our meditation. Our mind is constantly going back and forth with so many memories and so much that it carries that it simply doesn't allow us to meditate. What I have seen in my experience is that our mind or our thoughts are the principal reason why we are unable to sit in meditation. Many a times our outer atmosphere and inner atmosphere do not match. If you are having a bad day, our mind is affected. If you are having a bad relationship, our mind is deeply affected. While it is true, when we meditate, we are able to channelize our energies in such a manner. We are able to manage our thoughts in such a manner that our inner atmosphere reflects on the outer one, not the other way around. When we are at peace within ourselves, we are able to handle situations in a different manner. And we don't let the outer atmosphere affect our mind. That is the way meditation helps. Your self-talk, there is a lot of inner dialogue going on deep within you. And that dialogue, if it is negative, if you're using negative words for yourself, that can hinder your meditation. Your spoken words, the words that you speak, not only to others, but to yourself also, which comes under the category of self-talk. But our spoken words have a very strong impact on our mind. Just as another person can be hurt with our words, we can also sort of get hurt. Your actions, how we conduct our life, how we behave with others, that affects our meditative capacity very deeply. So the self-talk that goes on within, the words that you speak with others, which can be hurting to others, and the words that others have spoken to you that has hurt you deeply, which you carry in your mind, that comes forward during meditations. And your behavior. If you're compassionate, it's easy to meditate. If you're very harsh, then it is very difficult to meditate also. When these are not positive, above the slides that you have seen above, you may not be able to do it. Initially, meditation may seem very difficult. Friends, how many of you have tried cleaning a very dirty room or a room which has not been cleaned for years? When you're cleaning a very ill-kept room or a locked room, you will see that the moment you enter into the room with a broom, all the dust comes and settles upon you. So this is the same thing that happens with our minds also when we try to meditate in the initial stages. There is so much dirt within us. Our body removes the physical dirt in terms of urine and feces and sweat, etc. But what we have accumulated in terms of thoughts normally remains within us. And meditation is the only way this can be removed and allow us to regain the health. We will see in subsequent slides how it actually happens. But initially what is difficult later becomes very easy. Your mind becomes so clean that you can say that the room is very clean and spick and span now. Later on, it will become very easy, but regularity is the key. Now, how to meditate? You have to first sit very comfortably in Sukhasana. I'm not naming Padmasana or any other asana because Sukhasana is the easiest for many of us in today's times because we are leading reasonably westernized lifestyles. Many of us may not be in a position to fold the knee also. So you have to sit comfortably on either firm mattress or on a mat on the floor. You can sit on your sofa also, but for regular meditations, today it is all right. We are going to meditate only for 10 days. But if you're going to meditate regularly, then it is better that you sit on a firm mattress. Take long, deep breaths. Close your eyes and look at the dark space between the two eyes. Keep the image of your Ishta. Normally, if any of you is from a different faith than Hinduism, you may still have the image of a guru or a master or somebody that you like or something that you like. Keep it between the two eyes because that will allow you to concentrate. Those who are from Hinduism can keep the image of any god or goddess that they are currently worshipping or any spiritual master if they are following somebody. You can keep that image between the two eyes. And you can start your mantra or your chant. Now today, just view your thoughts flowing like a reel. During meditation, allow your thoughts to flow in front of you like a reel. You are not your thoughts. Let them flow. Now, at this point, I will stop my screen share again.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, Hema, we can hear
Yes,
you.
Hema, we can hear.
Yeah. So I attended the recently conducted meditation session. It was awesome session, to experience, and it really benefited and helped us in many ways. It helped us calm ourselves. Then, as we are constantly faced with stress and, different types of issues these days. So it really is helping me manage my emotions, like get relief from stress and improve my tolerance, actually, towards others, listen to others patiently, and in many different ways, it has really made me calm and improve focus. I can't describe, there are so many things that I have benefited. Though we did only 15 minutes, but then it has really made me understand a lot of things, and there is still a long way to go. So I really benefited a lot from Sharmila's sessions.
Thank you, Hema. Thank you so much. Rachna, we can now
ask Vasanti.
We can now ask Vasanti.
So, yeah, Vasanti, can you switch on your video?
Yeah. I'm very sorry for the glitches. I think there was some network issue. I'm very sorry about that. Actually, I am very interested in meditation. I wanted to do it for a long time now. Then I saw SHARAN's message about the get into meditation session. I just grabbed it. I just immediately went for it. It was too good. No words. It was awesome. Sharmila ji's way of explaining everything in detail, her patience, the way of answering queries, she offers different varieties of meditation and you can choose anything from that. It's really good. And I've been doing now myself, I've been doing the guided meditations, but I was somehow not happy with it. But then with Sharmila's coaching, now for the past 9 days from April 1st, I've been on myself. It's been very good. And my level of anger has very much come down. I'm very much calm. And I used to react for everything. Like I used to get very angry and burst out. All that has reduced. I take a step back for everything. I think, I respond. So from reaction to respond, it's a long travel for me in a matter of 9 days. And I've been very sincere. I've been very meditating very sincerely. It's gone up from 10 minutes to 21 minutes now. It's a long way to go for me now, but I had to start somewhere. It's a very good start. I am very happy with the progress. I am proud of myself. Thank you, Sharmila ji.
Thank you so much, Vasanti. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. Now, friends, sit comfortably in Sukhasana, the way we sit in old times, when we are eating, that position. Keep your hands like this. The thumb should touch the index finger. All right. And keep it on your knee. Straight. Gently. You may close your eyes. And inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Take a few deep breaths. This is actually an instruction to your mind to calm down. We are always multitasking. Now the mind is being instructed to do nothing. Sit in acceptance. Once you close your eyes, you will see darkness in between the two eyes. Keep your attention where we normally place our bindi. Don't strain your eyes to look deep within. Keep breathing deeply. If thoughts come, whether good or bad, just let them flow in front of you like a reel. You are not your anger, you're not your wounds, you're not your hatred, you're not your arrogance. You are peace and love. That is all. We will chant Aum now, A-U-M. In the privacy of your own sitting, you may chant aloud. You may stretch any syllable to any extent. There is no limit on this. The chant is A, U, M. When you come to feel the sound reverberating through the lowest chakra, coming from the navel upwards. Keep breathing deeply. Inhale and exhale. Inhale deeply. While exhaling, pronounce the O, You may continue the chant silently, either loudly or in the mind. If for any reason you are unable to chant, sit in silence. Breathe deeply. Concentrate on your breath. Watch your thoughts flow past you.
We will be in silence for a minute or two more. You may slowly rub both palms together and place it on your eyes. Now you may gently open your eyes. So now we come to some do's and don'ts. What we should do and what we should try to avoid. Now, when you sit for meditation, don't sit after having a full meal. Say, suppose you finish your dinner. When you include meditation in your daily life, you will try to form your daily lifestyle in such a manner that meditation is not hindered. So I would say that you finish your dinner by 7:30, let's say max. Then you can sit for meditation even at 9:30 before going to bed. Give a 1 or 2 hours gap. Because if once you eat a full meal, all your body's energy goes towards digesting that food. So you'll feel very lethargic. You may feel drowsy. You may try to lean back on whatever your headrest or your bed or your sofa, and you'll fall asleep. You won't be able to do it. Many times we are not able to do it because we are tired also. Try getting up at the same time if you're going to do it in the mornings. Let's say that from 3:30 onwards is considered a very good time for any meditator. And that is a good time even from a practical standpoint. At that time, nobody is going to write to you. You don't have to check your WhatsApp or Facebook profiles or Insta. Nobody is going to call you at that time. Nobody is going to ring the bell. You don't have to prepare breakfast and lunch at that time. You don't have to get ready for office at that time. So you do get that 15-20 minutes early in the morning. If you do it daily, your body metabolism will also get accustomed to that clock and it will wake you up at that time. So this is one thing that you can try. Then if you're somebody who says that I feel sleepy, I fall asleep when I sit for meditation, then you sleep for 4 to 6 hours. Let's say you go to bed, keep a cutoff time of 10 o'clock. By 10 o'clock, if you go to bed, then if you're getting up at 4, you've already done 6 hours of sleep, right? And then you can sit after that. Or otherwise, you can get up at 5 o'clock also. You have done your 7 hours sleep and then you can sit for meditation.
use an asana. Keep something below you so that your back remains straight and you don't feel so much of hurt in your asana. Many times you would try to sit, you don't sit directly on the floor, sit on your yoga mat or keep a cushion and sit on that. Let the floor be hard beneath you, not on the spring mattress, definitely, because it keeps bobbing up and down and you won't be able to sit. This is my personal experience. Then you may do as per your comfort level. Sit at the same place daily. So if everybody, even in our homes, we sit for eating in one particular chair, in one particular angle in the house, or one particular space. And that is because of mental conditioning. So if you sit in one particular place for meditation, you will feel, when you look at that place, you will immediately think of meditation. Let's say when we look at our bed, we think of sleeping. When we look at the dining table, we feel like sitting down for eating. This is all due to mental conditioning. So if you get a space, occupy a space for yourself in your house, in your room, where you sit and meditate, and you sit there daily, it becomes a habit. Your mind gets prepared. Have your own corner in the house. If you want, you can light a dhoop or an agarbatti, something to remind you of meditation that you have to do. Initially, when you start meditating, you may need to protect yourself because people may pass comments. When you plant a sapling, you have to place a tree guard around it because even a goat can chew the leaves of a small plant, isn't it? So we are not militant. We are just starting to meditate. Protect yourself. You may not announce also that you are doing this. If your family atmosphere is conducive, then of course you may. But then if you feel that you're going to invite comments that you've developed a new habit kind of a thing, in that situation, you may do it quietly. Protect yourself initially. Because when the small sapling becomes a huge tree, not even an elephant can shake it. But initially, a tree guard is needed. A fencing is needed. When you plant something small, you try to protect it. So meditation is a small seed which is being planted inside you. It does require protection in the initial stages. What is the role of a diet now? A plant-based diet is the most suitable for meditative souls because why? The creator is a very compassionate entity. When you have something on your plate which is derived through violence towards another living being, nature stops inner progress. This is true even for short-time meditators. Because, a diet which is full of meat or fish or egg or even dairy produce, dairy is not a very compassionate industry now. There are lots of videos on SHARAN Hindi YouTube channel or even the SHARAN English YouTube channel. You can go and see that for what dairy entails nowadays. So even if you want to meditate for short durations, like 15 minutes or so, it is better that your diet is whole food plant-based, absolutely cruelty-free, very compassionate diet, which sets you free. I have been meditating for over 25 years now, but since the time I have turned whole food plant-based, I'm calmer than ever. Meditation changes you, but diet has a very important role in that. It makes you very calm from within. So adopt this diet. As Dr. Nandita Shah explained this morning, meditation can become a habit. Now, what are the advantages of meditation? How does it help you? See, normally when we are stressed out, our sympathetic nervous system is activated, which is the fight or flight syndrome. So our antennas are always alert. Somebody is going to say something and we need to respond. Somebody is going to do something to me which is not nice and I need to be ready with a response. And over a period of time, this presence of the activation of the sympathetic nervous system and the presence of stress hormones in our body gives rise to a host of issues in our physical body. How meditation helps is, when you're meditating, you would have noticed that now you're breathing very slowly and deeply. It switches off or slows down the sympathetic nervous system, activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is for calmness, which is for peace, which is for love, which is for compassion, and reading, enjoying, pleasure, these kind of activities. So by activating this, it benefits you. It slows down your metabolism. You're not racing. It reduces your blood pressure. It regulates your heartbeat. It reduces negative thoughts which come into your mind. Improves memory and focus. It allows you to take the right decisions. Suppose you have to take a very important decision, I would suggest that you sit in meditation for a while and then do it. Peace surrounds you. So much so that you notice permanent changes in you. And these are felt by others also. Others may ask you, what are you doing? Which is so different. I see you with a smile on your face nowadays. You automatically develop love and affection for those in front of you, even if you don't know them. And your face turns into a beautiful smile when you look at somebody. Your outlook towards life changes. You know, a lot of people feel lonely in life. Substitute that word lonely with solitude, because lonely has been induced by others, the absence of people in your life. Solitude is your choice. So you start loving those silent moments with yourself. You don't crave company. You don't crave for approval. You don't want others to give a big star or a big, heart to your pics that you post on Facebook or anywhere. You don't look for approval at all. You start loving the silence within and the silence that surrounds you. In fact, you look for that solitude because it gives you time to look deep within. We may not be able to pave the road in front of us, which is full of thorns, or remove all the thorns. But meditation helps us to wear those powerful shoes which protect your feet from getting hurt. This is the advantage of meditation. It prepares you for the journey ahead. It's actually a child's play. You just have to develop the initial habit. If you need hand holding, you can join our sessions to learn meditation. Have a very happy meditative journey. SHARAN supports you in so many different ways. You can visit our website. Those of you who are not aware of SHARAN yet, www.sharanindia.org. We have a Facebook, Instagram, Twitter also. WhatsApp is also there. YouTube channel is there. Health retreats are there. Online events are held. Consultations, cooking classes, seminars and workshops, weight loss programs, detox programs, free talks, salad revolution, books and publications. N number of items are there to handhold you in your journey towards a healthy body and a healthy mind. I'll stop my screen share now. And we are ready to take questions, if any.
Yeah, thank you, Sharmila. That was.
Over to you, yeah, Rachna.
Thank you, Sharmila. That was really wonderful. And Shikha is asking, can you tell me more about assisted and non-assisted meditation and what is recommended for beginners?
See, for beginners, I would recommend a 10 minutes meditation initially, because you have to develop the habit of sitting. Okay. Now, Shikha, what I believe in is non-assisted meditation, that is non-guided meditation. If you see, our saints used to meditate in caves and they were not having YouTube music to support them, not even an app for meditation. They used to connect with the soul directly, right? So that is what I teach during my meditation sessions. Assisted meditation, you can say that it is guided meditation, where somebody tells you what to do and you do that. Start with the 10 minutes and then you can go ahead. Before what time should we have dinner? Sangeeta, ideally, to follow the circadian rhythm, dinner should be over by, say, 7 o'clock before sunset. Traditionally, in our country, our seniors, if you have elders in the family, they won't eat after sunset. That is the idea. Shikha, thank you, once or twice a day. Shikha, when you start meditating initially, it can be once a day. All right, later on, you can extend the time from 15 minutes to 20, 10 minutes to 15, 20 minutes to 30 minutes, so on and so.
And Induben is asking how to join your sessions. And Preeti is also asking, is there online meditation sessions offered by SHARAN? Yeah.
Induben and Preeti, I have to announce the sessions for the month of May. You can watch our, it will be sort of, the information will be disseminated to everyone. And if you're there in our WhatsApp group, etc., obviously, if you have joined this session, your name will be included. you will get the notification. Otherwise, you can visit our website and you will come to know of it.
So as Mahatma Gandhi also said, it is health that is real wealth and not pieces of gold and silver. And wishing you all, your loved ones, good health always. Team Sharan. Thank you.